Hello, and welcome back to the Mega Blood Moon podcast. Kept you waiting, huh? After our, I guess, 2 month holiday break, here we are once again with a fantastic idea. Maybe? I don't know. This one seems pretty weird. It's about space, it's about family, and most importantly, it is not a musical despite what you may have heard.
All right, now here we go. On a 63-sided dice. Start. 33.
33. Prophet Song. I believe this is me.
Read it to the class.
The Joint Chief of Staff has a parent that's an Alzheimer's patient. They sat in an old folks' home for catatonic for 20 years. They suddenly come back to life and begin prophesizing the end of the world by way of the Mega Blood Moon.
Wait, are the Joint Chiefs of Staff a polycule in this situation?
No.
Because the Joint Chief of Staff is not one person, for the record. It's the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and there's the Chief of Staff.
Maybe it's supposed to be the Chief of Staff?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna
Or
actually
a
say
Joint
something
Chief
real
of
quick.
Staff.
Yeah.
Might be a little controversial, but I'm just gonna put this out there. They could be
Yeah, see, well, and that's why I asked. We can write hard-hitting polycule-based horror.
We can write hard-hitting, poly-based horror illiterotica.
You did write it. You definitely wrote it.
And you're throwing a lot of shade for a man who's on record in the document as having written it.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
Look, as the one man who can probably attest to having an actual fugue state that he just wrote something in and then completely forgot what it was. Yeah, I might have written it, but I can't prove it.
Congressional record does not lie. I mean, it probably does, but in this case, it works for my argument.
The Joint Chief of Staff has a parent that's an Alzheimer's patient. They have sat in an old folks' home catatonic for 20 years. Suddenly, they come back to life. Thanks, go!
I'm trying to think about this. I mean, do we open on an old folks' home, or do we open on a tense meeting of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
I think you open on whatever made the person go catatonic.
What's the Alzheimer's?
Oh, it's just Alzheimer's. It's not like
a Spider-Man meet cute. They didn't get bit by another old person.
Well, no. I was just thinking like if they were up and about and then they went full catatonic.
This demented man bit me.
No, dude, we're talking like Wuthering Heights ass shit. I don't know.
Wuthering Heights ass shit.
Yeah, lady goes crazy.
So I think you open it up with the person coming back to lucidity. That'd probably be the best opening, because then you can hard cut straight to the Joint Chiefs of Staff and one of them getting pulled aside and being like, "Your mom's talking crazy. She's up and at him again. She's on the move." And he's like, "We gotta take her down."
Is everybody Jack Nicholson?
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
All Jack Nicholson's.
Dude, the whole cast Nicholson's Jack Nicholson.
But there's one Christian Slater, and you have to figure out which one, because he's just younger Jack Nicholson.
he's dogging it right now.
Yeah.
He's really gonna dog you.
Really gonna dog you. Not gonna see it coming. Boom, Slater.
Boom, Slater. I'm gonna take notes this time. I usually don't do. I just doodle what I think the poster's gonna be.
Are you finally revealing that you don't take notes?
Yes. I don't think this is a finally either.
No, you've denied it for many months.
That I don't take notes, or that I have taken notes?
Both. You've said it both ways.
Yeah. Keeps you guys on your toes.
So I think we open on nurse's station at an old folks' home, and they're talking about the patients, and of course, our protagonist's mother has had no changes in, over a decade. So they kind of joke about that a little bit. And then we follow one of the nurses doing her rounds. And when she steps into the room, all of a sudden the woman gasps and begins talking. about fire from the sky and red ball and stuff like that. Thoughts? Oh no.
Is it profit or profit?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I mean, it's
I think
profit.
profit is catch-all.
Yeah.
But is prophetess better?
No.
Okay. I feel like prophetess works better on a VCR cover.
Is this better? No.
Just no.
I think it would look good on VHS.
If I were marketing films for VHS, I would say no.
So then it probably goes to the sun. We
Yeah.
just go straight to our sun reveal from there.
Could be
How
daughter.
could be daughter. No. Son. So the Joint Chief of Staff meetings is happening.
What office does this person hold?
What's the DEA, or what's the office that inspects dairy?
The FDA?
The FDA is not part of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. However, it could be.
Pretend it is.
It could be.
I just think maybe having an assistant run in and saying, I need the head of the dairy enforcers.
I mean, Space Force.
It could be Space Force.
It makes sense.
I mean, yeah, it does, actually.
Oh, you meant for the guy's job. I thought you meant for the dairy. I was like, what is happening?
Not for dairy,
I
no.
thought you were saying the FDA is part of Space Force. I was like,
He has who regulates milk. I said the FDA.
It makes sense to me, the Space Force chief of staff. Moon. In space.
Right. Yes, it's all
Round.
involving space.
The Earth famously also in space.
It's true. Space Chief.
Space Chief Ground General.
I think
what? Master Chief. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, fuck, Tony, I meant to send you this meme earlier. It's because Baldur's Gate sucks as a game, but, like, it was a character introduction, and they were like, sorry, soldier, I didn't catch your name, and then it's just the Halo theme, and it cuts to Master Chief standing there.
So as it turns out, I was wondering what the abbreviation is, and it is CSO, Chief of Space Operations.
That is, okay, sick.
Oh, fuck, dude. Their formal jackets are the Rocketeer jackets.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, they just don't have the second set of buttons on the left. They have the full right button up. Yo, that's the illest, though.
Damn, that's sick as shit.
Yo, that's sick as hell. Whoever, do a heads up on whoever was doing those fucking unis. It's like, no, we're giving them Rocketeer jackets. I love that movie.
Fuck it, Rocketeer. Underrated Timothy Dalton masterpiece, Rocketeer.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, you're right. It is a Timothy Dalton masterclass from beginning to end. Which is what happens if you just let Timothy Dalton rut. The man will rut. He will take a role and he will run away with it, and he will not look back. He will be a slasher of prices.
Of box office. No.
What's the direness of her, outside of just like personal reasons? What's the direness of the mom waking up? And hear me out on this. Is the direness because originally, before Space Force was founded, NASA was using his mom as some sort of interstellar conduit in order to commune with catastrophes from beyond the stars?
Ben, and now you're in my wheelhouse. Let me tell you about the Chronovisor and the Montauk Project. Now, the Chronovisor...
Those are a lot of words.
The Chronovisor was something, supposedly, that the DoD and the CIA covertly developed with the help of the Vatican in the 60s and 70s, and they tested it on children by sending their spirits back in time to witness famous events in history to learn secrets and the location of treasures. Now, did any of this actually happen? We have no way of verifying it because we only have 2 witnesses who said they were part of it, and they both came together at the same time with the same story. And conveniently, the base on Montauk Point, Long Island, is completely filled with concrete, and nobody will give anybody a straight answer on why it's completely filled with concrete. But there is precedent.
Zach, you writing any of that down?
So chronovisor adjacent. Instead of trying to look into the past, they're trying to see into the future, which is also part of Project Stargate, which is a whole different bag of cats I'm not going to go into.
Okay, so we cut to a JCS meeting. CSO Bernard Bentley is presenting his newest plans for the lunar. Yeah. It's actually Bernard Bertley, but I said Bentley, so it'll be Bentley.
It was actually Bentley, but I fucked it up, so it's Bertley now.
Now it's Bentley. It was Bertley.
Is he British? Is he somehow British?
No. I mean, he could be of English descent if you prefer.
I'd say half and half. He grew up in Northern Ireland. Has some controversy.
Yeah, his mother is English. It's a British woman.
His mother's English and his father's British, but he was born in Saskatchewan.
We're in Saskatoon.
I mean, yeah, other than the English-British part, yeah, that could actually kind of work, right?
Born in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan?
I mean, no.
Yeah, I agree. He should probably have a mom and a dad.
Yeah, he should definitely have a mom and a dad.
At least a mom is kind of cornerstone.
2 British people having a child in Saskatchewan would work, but
on the U.S. military base, so he gets U.S. citizenship. Boom.
Boom. Okay, he doesn't have to be Canadian, but if he wants to be,
he runs for office.
He runs for office of the military base, and they just don't let him.
He runs for office of space.
Yeah. He wins the job.
His phone keeps going off as he's giving this presentation, and he keeps ignoring it until the presentation's over. Then he rushes off and calls back the director of the old folks home.
Mm-hmm.
The director of the old folks home tells him that his mother is awake, and she's babbling incoherently, but they have her on sedatives, and she wants to see him as soon as possible.
So we've got the call from the old folks home, and now he's running to the old folks home, I assume. Or does he like the mom? Guys, I feel like we could add a little bit of intrigue where he's like, nah, I don't really want to see my mom. She's crazy.
It could be like that. I mean, I thought about him pushing it off as she, is... We keep cutting back to her drawing the moon, prophesizing about the end of days.
Oh, I got okay. So he's pushing her off because he's got a launch coming up. It's a big one. Like this is going to be the first manned mission to Mars or something like that.
This is going to be the manned mission to land on the moon in however many years it's been.
Well, CSO Bernard Bentley is presenting his newest plans for the lunar base, the first lunar base. So that's the idea, is that
there it is.
He's going up to build the lunar base. I do think we could add, since she's been in a catatonic state for 20 years, maybe, she had early onset Alzheimer's and was not the best with him as a kid.
Oh, we get a lot of black and white sepia, dirty ass dishes in a sink, and
just her yelling about things, or being confused about things that happened, or where he saying that he went somewhere he shouldn't have when he didn't do that, or that kind of thing, just accusing him of doing things that he wasn't doing.
How Art Nouveau do you want it to be?
It doesn't have to be that Art Nouveau. I mean, seeing as how I'm picturing this taking place, maybe a couple years in the future. 20 years ago, not that long. So yeah, he'd probably be a kid of the 90s.
Yeah, he's like crying at the kitchen table, and there's a half full 40 in front of
Yeah,
him, and his
exactly.
mom's
Yeah.
like, "You're gonna fucking finish that!"
Yeah. Ben, you and I were on the same page. I was just thinking
She
it's
just
having
makes
a
him
shot.
smoke the whole pack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mom, I swear I never touched the cigarettes.
She keeps handing him Black and Milds.
She's
It's like they're standing over. He's standing over his dad's fucking coffin with a lid open, and she just hands him a
forgetting her
Black and Mild.
cigarettes, and they keep going out, and then she accuses him of smoking it.
She keeps forgetting he's not 18 at that time, I guess. 18 to go get more cigarettes. So she has to keep coming back from the store being like, yeah, they still won't let me.
We still won't do it.
Don't you got older friends? No, Mom. You keep shouting at my friends because they won't drink 40s with you.
Make friends with the man in the parking lot. Come on.
I did, Mom. That's why we gotta take me to a therapist.
All my mom wants to do is play Edward Forty Hands and listen to Appetite for Destruction. What am I to do?
What am I to do?
What's a young boy to do?
Basically, I think the icing on the cake would be that she, at one point, blamed him for the father's leaving or death. Probably leaving.
Ooh, leaving and subsequent death.
And subsequent death, yeah.
Or mysterious disappearance.
He went out for a pack of cigarettes and never came back.
In space? Regular disappearance or space disappearance?
Oh, space disappearance is interesting. I guess I could.
I am always a big fan of space disappearance, especially when we see someone go up but not back down.
Yes, see, and Ben?
Yeah.
Ben, you already read my mind on where we were going.
He's just got two cartons of cigarettes in his hands, and then a beam hits him, and
that's much more literal than I.
All right, I'll be back, son. Man,
No.
here I was thinking it would just be like him at the end of the driveway, and the son's like, he came back with cigarettes, but then he just like kind of stiffly floats up into the sky and never comes back.
I was thinking he was also an astronaut. And they lost him.
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense.
Oh, he's a ghost on the moon.
Yes!
Yeah!
We were getting
His soul is trapped on the moon.
Yeah.
That's
when
why
they break
the
break ground to make the new lunar command thing, all the ghosts come out of the moon because there's a ghost hole now. His dad's one of them.
There's a ghost hole now.
Zach, this is pure ghost hole economy we're talking about. Basically, ghost hole economy number one.
As a ghost hole physicist, I would say second leading in the country. I work more the theory side, whereas Ben works the practical ghost hole.
As the world's foremost ghost hole economist,
Yeah,
you got to have at least two. The moon, only one, chock full of ghosts.
the other is going to be on the other side of the moon when they dig over there. Then those ghosts travel through. That's a highway, baby. That's commerce right there.
Those ghosts, dark side of the moon ghosts, lowering property value. We can't have them.
Oh, we show the complicated past with the mother. His father was an astronaut.
His father was an astronaut?
Or a test pilot.
I think astronaut makes a lot of sense. That puts a lot of the, like, if his mom wasn't great to him, it puts a lot of that motivation of him not immediately going to see her, since she's taking out a lot of the dead astronaut dad on her son.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you get a like a fun little when you pitch it to someone, you call it an emotional flashback sequence, but you're talking about it here now with us. You can really burn some minutes just having him look at the pictures in the old folks' home and like having flashbacks to childhood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I asked if you wanted Art Nouveau, because then you could do a real weird. Just get real weird with it.
Just burn some minutes.
Yeah, dude, we're shooting from oblique camera angles like the ATF.
What?
No dog is safe.
No,
Our two German listeners will think that's fucking funny.
dude, they're gonna die.
They'll be like, "Ach, ein American humor! My God!"
Okay. He
That's
says
where
he'll
it's
get there when he
from.
can, and he keeps working, prepping his mission. We keep cutting back to her, and she's getting worse. She's, at first she's just spouting the nonsense, and that now she's drawing the pictures. Now she's got her wall, her room is all decorated. She starts drawing on the walls. They're calling him more and more.
Oh, it could
Fine.
be. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. I mean, I was going to say, finally, he goes to see her, and that's when we can do the, like, he shows up to her room, and she's not there. She's still in PT or something, and he can look at the pictures and have the flashbacks and all that stuff.
Yeah, word. No, I was just thinking to like add a layer of stress. It could be like the first multiple shuttle launch, right? Because they've never done that. Launch two shuttles at once.
Right. Yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
they're launching
yeah,
three shuttles.
yeah, exactly. They're launching like 3 or 4 of them to get this project off the ground. So like even if he felt any impotence to see his mom, he would not be able to see his mom.
Pretty much. I mean, like, it would, yeah, it would take basically an act of Congress for him to go see his mom.
Yeah.
And just in, Congress passes a new law: Alzheimer's. Bam! Get it out of here.
We are now shooting all of the Alzheimer's patients into space.
We are liquidating every retirement home straight to the sun. The swinger population alone would never recover. They'd basically be endangered.
The parrot population would never recover. They're already on life support. We'll become hunted. We'll take to the sewers. We'll mix our margaritas.
We is what I noticed you started that with. We is what you started that with. I noticed you started that with we.
Yeah, I've seen Jimmy Buffett like 3 times. I'm not escaping that purge. When they come for the parrot heads, they come for me.
When they came when they came for the deadheads, I said nothing. I was not a deadhead, but when they came for the parrot heads, I could not speak, for there was no one left to speak for me.
No, when they came for their parrot heads, sound of margarita machine.
Basically, the old folks home director threatens him with eviction, saying that if she's being too violent or she's being too erratic, and he doesn't know because she's drawing on the walls and shit. So he's just like, I can't have her doing this. We're gonna have to kick her out. So that's when he goes to see her.
Markers or blood?
This one reads like markers.
Markers?
I mean, I think it would be markers. Yeah. I mean, it may be at the end, the last time it's blood. I don't know.
I mean, like the very last one could be kind of grim, but
yeah,
I feel like if an old person starts drawing on the wall with like markers or charcoal, that's usually a pretty good sign to be like, hey, no, you gotta come check on your man.
I was just trying to gauge the level of decline.
Well, I think this one's a little tamer than some of our other ones.
He finally goes there. He sees, the montage of childhood pictures. He waits for her. She returns into the room and just grabs him, and she's like, basically, you have to stop this. There's something coming. And he's totally overwhelmed with her being lucid and knowing who he is. And he's kind of happy, but at the same time, he doesn't trust her.
Right on. I stepped away for a hot second to grab a soda. I came in on the very last bit of that, so he doesn't trust her.
Well, I mean, uh, he returns, or he's there waiting for her in the room. She comes in. She is obviously lucid and, but is saying this crazy shit, saying that the moon's gonna explode and that the seas will boil, all that kind of stuff. Revelation he talk.
Mhm.
And he's happy to see that she knows who he is again, kind of, but he's happy that she's lucid, but at the same time, he's never been able to, hasn't been able to trust her before, so he's not, he just thinks, she's being crazy.
Or we could further drive that uneasiness home if we have her get into some like rubbing alcohol.
Have her get into it?
Yeah, well, like when he comes in, like he smells it on her breath, and over the course of the scene sees like the rubbing alcohol, like an empty rubbing alcohol container. So he's like, is she just like awake and drunk, or is this actually something that she's revealing? I don't know. You don't have to use it. It's not you.
Interesting. Yeah, I wasn't really going with the alcoholism angle, but just the Alzheimer's. Basically, she
Yeah, I don't
has to
know.
mention something specific enough that he sees in his findings about the mission, or about the, like basically something she's telling him is matching something the scientists are telling him.
Well, or she could be begging him to like go and be part of this, or like she knows something and he continually just brushes her off, even though things are going wrong in the lead up to this. Then we get that little reveal where she's now playing a little bit of a game where she reveals just a little bit of something, catches that he knows that she knows what the problem is, and is just like, I can't tell you here. You have to take me there. Because now we got a
Yeah.
loose cannon in the control room.
All right, so you want to go with a cat and mouse, like a catch me if you can type situation.
I mean, at its very barest sense of one person's not telling the other person the whole truth.
Thomas and Jerry,
I
which I don't know
don't think it's a
why.
cat and mouse situation at all.
Yeah, no, I'm not really. I
I'm-
really didn't. I'm not. What's the cat? Who's the
Who's the
mouse?
mouse?
He's the mouse. She's the cat because she's got the information. Trying to eat the mouse, aka stop the moon from blowing up.
It just fell apart in your hands. The sand just ran
Yeah, oh
straight
yeah,
through
oh
your
yeah.
The moon
Look,
is the
look,
mouse.
Hey, look. As I said it, I realized I used the wrong metaphor, but I'm
Okay.
dug
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
And when you're dug in
Yeah.
like this, you gotta just keep talking.
You don't
just-
have to double down.
You're
No.
shirtless on the beach with no sunscreen. You're just trying to sell me sand right now.
I will get you to buy the sand.
Okay, so um, things are going wrong. I think some of the things that she's saying, like, I don't want it to be. It can't be too direct. It has to be, cryptic.
It has to be oblique enough so that he can get in trouble with the other people on this project who are being like, what are you doing right now? This is insane.
Yeah.
He kind of needs to become the evangelist for his mom in a very questionable way.
Yeah. I mean, my thought now is like, is she trying to get him to cancel the launch, or is she trying to get him? I liked what Tony said, where she's trying to get him to go along on the launch, and then he can see his dad's ghost. But I'm trying to figure out how that works.
Well, maybe I think it can be. Yeah, that's a hard one because her end goal is either. I see it going three ways. I know where you're like pulling like a contact where it's the dad. The dad's on the moon. The dad's a ghost on the moon. And she's like, "Oh, you should go. You need to go up there. You need to go here on the moon to see your father." But then that kind of takes care of it. Then we're just really squeezing in the whole, or the moon will explode. I think it needs to be something a bit more Book of Revelations, where
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
Yeah, I don't think she knows
no,
about the dad. I don't think that, or at least if she does, she doesn't.
maybe that's part of it. Wherever the dad crashed on the moon, his ship has some kind of reactor core or, I don't know, camshaft that's slowly
A
been burrowing into the
camshaft?
moon. Yeah,
Okay,
slowly
well, the
been
burrowing
burrowing
makes
into
sense
the
with a
moon.
camshaft.
What's the burrowing for? Why are we burrowing into the moon?
Why wouldn't we burrow into the moon? There's
She's
all
So
these
not
you
telling
think a
him
ghost hole?
that
she's not
yes.
telling him to stop his father. She's telling him to stop what his father was doing, which, either on purpose or not. What he was doing is going to cause the moon to explode, and if the sun's mission doesn't go right, he is the only one with the chance to stop it. That kind of feels like the only straight line plot thread.
But you said you had 3, and that's 2.
That is too. The third one is there is ghost holes.
Yes.
It's ghost holes. No. Well, the ghost on the moon is an interesting idea. That was not part of my original idea. I don't
Well, I don't
mind
mean
it.
like a literal ghost on the moon, but more of like that's the meat
I
that
think
the
Moon
mom
Ghost is
uses
a
to
great
bait.
idea.
I also think Moon Ghost is a great idea. I don't think that's this movie though.
Moon ghost.
We could just Tony
You guys
just
have put Moon Ghosts in my movies before.
yeah.
We can
Yeah,
put
we have.
in it. We could. It's fine.
And there's nothing you can do to change that now. But with Zach, we gotta cradle him. We gotta make sure those moon ghosts don't get to him.
You're right. This would sound better as a musical.
Go on, go for it. That's you. That's all you.
Moon goes the musical.
Moon goes the musical over our very first topic override. Tony, Moon goes the musical now.
All right. So we open in the Sea of Tranquility, which we all know is a massive crater on the moon.
I was wondering
The
if
sun
because
is
it's Prophet's song, someone would request a musical.
I was working up to it. I was gonna wait for a good moment, but then Tony ruined it by suggesting it.
So we open on the Sea of Tranquility. All right.
Sure.
And what we see at the beginning is just the haze from the light of the sun hitting all these white rocks. And then into the haze, we slowly see a town build itself. And on stage, how we do that is we just have everybody in the back flip up all of the fucking storefronts and all that shit. It's a ghost town, a literal ghost town. It's a town on the moon that is full of ghosts. And from here, we get the opening number, which is, as we all know, Ain't No Ghosts on the Moon. And that's going to be a lavish number. We're going to be introduced to all the major characters, like Sir Jeremy Forstall, who was blown up by the IRA and his body actually impacted on the moon, so his ghost got stuck there. All of those dogs are the Russians who sent up there. Several bears the Russians sent up there. Everybody else who died in space. And
A couple kids from the Ronald McDonald
Yeah.
Foundation, but that's unrelated.
Yeah, and everybody's ashes who got shot into space, which is why we get to have DeForest Kelly from Star Trek as our comic relief character. He gets a character introduction song, which is all just making fun of Star Trek. It's called The Great Beyond, or something like that. All right, can we please get back to what we were doing?
Oh no, we're doing this now.
No.
He doesn't believe her.
Oh no, it's we're no. DeForest Kelly's
Zach
song is we're
walking
no.
by with
Yeah.
the plot on a leash, going, he doesn't believe her.
Yeah, the DeForest Kelly song would be Where No Man Has Gone Before. I apologize.
And so
He's been dead for like 20 years, so that's public domain.
What? His identity?
Yeah.
That would be amazing if your identity became public domain after you died.
Right? That was a good bit.
Holy
Looking
shit,
for like
that'd
an
be
intense
incredible.
piece. Basically, all I can think is thermocouple, but like she has to say, you know,
Heat
the pieces
shielding.
do not fit.
The heat shielding on the tiles is that's what brought
Right,
down.
but like not that directly.
I don't trust the people who you have making your tiles because
That could be really funny if you cut to the people making the tiles. That they're anyone other than white. That'd be so fucking funny.
Well, no, the reason why what's the one that went down in the 2000s? It was because the fucking people who manufactured the heat resistant tiles were just a bunch of Mormons in their fucking front porches.
Yeah.
And that's why it failed, because they didn't do quality control, because they were doing like cottage manufacture, like it was 1740.
Man, don't hate on my Mormon Masons, Mormon space Masons.
It's a new Warhammer release.
Fuck, man, I was drinking when you said that. That fucking hurt my throat, dude. Fuck.
Sorry.
Ow. Cream
Great.
soda hurts when it shoots up every other pipe.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I think it
That
really
fucking
works.
got me though, is the thing. He said I'm not mad, it's because it got me though. Mormon Space Masons as a Warhammer faction goes fucking hard, dude.
I just see the Saturday
What's this
morning
fucking
cartoon.
mom say about her kid's shitty space job or whatever? How do we get him to the moon?
How do we get him the moon? So now you want to do the moon ghost?
What?
Tony, this isn't about you.
He doesn't
In
have
fact,
to go to the moon.
I've gathered you to. We're gathered here today for couples therapy.
You made me write a musical again and then told me to abandon it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get you to marry Zach just so I can get my therapy license.
I'm just in for the life insurance. On me.
I'm in it for the sex, but okay.
We're Chuck and Larrying it. Great.
Yeah, I now pronounce you.
He doesn't believe her. It has to be like the pieces don't fit, or the tile. Yeah, I guess the tile makes sense.
Well, I mean, I don't think you need to get as prescriptive as possible over what exactly she says, but it is something cryptically worded yet interpreted specifically.
Yeah. Where he starts seeing the issues that, basically attributing the issues to what she's saying.
And then if you wanted to throw in a scene where he like starts to doubt himself because of this, and so he starts to get like a test, he tries to convince her into getting some sort of mental health screener to see if she has any weird thing that is shared with him that would make him believe this shit.
He doubts his own sanity and therefore has her submitted for a test.
Yeah.
Well, he takes the same test that she took.
Well,
he could be like.
Oh yeah, he can't. You're right. He
can't.
He can't take a test though.
No,
right,
he can't take a test. She could say something. He's like, that's bullshit. He sees it fail, even though the way she worded it could have been interpreted that it would succeed.
She was real oblique.
Or it looks fine when she says it would fail. He has her checked. Then the proof of what she said happens after that.
Okay.
So it's like it's a bit more of like a oh fuck. My mom can tell the future. Stop or my mom will shoot.
Sorry, my mom will shoot the future.
Holy fuck, I want to see that movie.
Yeah,
Back to the
right?
Future 3, but it's just stop or my mom will shoot.
Yeah. So it's really just Time Cop, but with a girl.
Correct.
I'm in.
Not just a girl, a glamorous old gal.
Yeah. It's gonna make the treehouse scene so much funnier. Or sorry, birdhouse. Wow, whatever. Is it both? Neither.
First prediction fails, but comes true after.
First prediction's a late bloomer.
Yeah.
Takes a minute to get going.
So now, days away from the mission, her tests, prove that she isn't suffering from anything even now. I would say not even Alzheimer's. They're like, it's a miracle.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, in order to just like full blown sell it, just be like, look, this has never happened before. She is good to go. She's still
Yeah.
talking absolute nonsense, but cognitively speaking, green light.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like how when Tony's old, I'm gonna pay a bunch of different doctors to tell him that he can only eat cereal.
Is it gonna be Kashi? Because I hate Kashi.
Yeah, because Kashi sucks ass.
Kashi's just the worst thing ever made. Oh man.
It's just, I'd rather just eat fucking shredded cardboard.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if I could go back in time and kneecap the hippie who created Kashi, I would.
I'd just kill him.
Yeah, I'm not sure kneecapping is going to stop him from making cereal.
He can still make cereal with hands. I'll just kill him. That's like Tony. I don't know if you knew this.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go back and drown him in milk.
Where's La Jolla? Isn't La Jolla by California? In California?
La Jolla's out here, yeah.
Yeah, by Los Angeles. It definitely was a hippie who made.
Yep.
Yeah, you can also stop by in Monrovia and yell at the man who invented Trader Joe's.
Well, it's not his fault that the Germans bought him out and then just rebranded the other half of Aldi to be Trader Joe's.
Okay, not what I said, but I do like where your head's at, so we're gonna put you on second string.
I understand I'm an understudy on this one.
You, black turtleneck, a small chair outside on the baseball diamond, watching the pinch hitter go. Man, I would love it if sports had more understudies.
They're just called bench players. Sports have so many understudies.
It's just like a kid who really wants to learn the craft, you know?
Okay, that'd be like an assistant coach.
Yeah, but they're in black turtlenecks and
Yeah.
snezzes.
Well, I mean, yeah. It'd be way classier.
Like, imagine if a guy was taking notes while Charles Barkley just did anything.
Oh yeah, dude. The decline of coaches wearing suits on the sidelines has honestly been one of the ruinous parts of my. It's like we gotta keep them in suits so that we can have small children in suits taking notes next to them.
Hockey still, you can't get rid of that in hockey. I
No.
don't think there's been.
I saw Patrick Waugh in a suit, blew my mind. I was feet away, inches away at one point.
Just staring at him. What are you doing in that? You're not people.
Yeah, man,
No, hockey coaches in suits. That tradition is alive and well. I don't think that's going away anytime soon.
we've just about lost it in every other sport.
Well, yeah, because they keep hiring twinks to coach football,
Yeah.
and I don't watch basketballs very much, so I don't really know what's going on there.
They got mad the last time Belichick wore a suit on the sideline. They were like, "You're not wearing any branded gear," and he's like, "I'm wearing a fucking suit. I'm the only
Well, I
person
mean,
who looks professional." And he was only
if
doing
he's on the
that.
sideline and he's not in his
Dirty hoodie.
sleeveless hoodie,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess I could see why people would give him shit for that. They gave him shit for not dressing up forever.
Yeah, and that's why he put the suit on for a game.
Yeah, he put the suit on, and then
And
everyone gave him shit, and he was like, "Fine, then I just won't do it then."
Yeah, then I'm back to the sleeveless hoodie.
It's like that time he smiled.
Ugh,
Yeah.
don't remind me.
Um,
Seeing a raisin wink.
Those
Yeah.
pictures, seeing him smile, those pictures are the one where the people caught him just coming out of his Slam Pieces house somewhere in South Boston. It's just like shirtless Bill Belichick ripping a cigarette out on his lady's porch. It's like, yeah.
Gross. So yeah, all degeneration has reversed. She's healthier than I am. It's a miracle. That's what the doctor says. So now he's got to start considering what she's saying, or he's seeing
Or
it,
she
but
dies.
or she dies.
Yeah, she gets like super healthy, and then she has one like hyper specifically worded piece of prophecy and just drops dead.
Sure.
To like that's the find your father's bones and then drops dead. And he's like, "What? There's no real misinterpreting that."
On your
Well, I mean, I
dad's
think
bone.
at this point, either we do the father's bones thing, or we start looking at, he's trying to stop the launch now. He's trying to, uh, be basically he's trying to sabotage it, or he's trying to do something that will.
Honestly, I like the sabotage angle better.
Yeah, he's trying to sabotage it. He's trying to, stop the launch or postpone the launch. Um, I think
just
he
have to
fails.
talk to
He
Men in
gets
Black.
arrested. What? What was that?
Oh, sorry. That's
Out loud? You did.
no, I did not mean to. I think we
Okay.
back-ended into the plot of Men in Black 3 in a bizarre
Oh,
way.
No.
a little bit.
A little, like a little tiny bit. No, we're
teeny
good.
tiny
Though.
Okay.
bit. Yeah.
Also, who cares? Anyways, I really like that idea as a way to like go through the plot because it would be
Yeah.
the rest of the movie being him like almost a more anxiety-ridden Ocean's 11 trying to sabotage pieces of this mission that we've been following him
Yeah.
as he's been ducking his mom
Yeah.
and or trying to figure that out or as he's been piecing together the parts of her prophecy, putting that plan fully into action only for him to only be able to stop like 2 of the 3 rockets.
I actually really like that where you have all of the information that's like introduced to him by like interns and like bits and pieces during the rest of the movie. That's all the shit he has to break now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to go in and sabotage different pieces. I think at first maybe it's an information game, like he's trying to, give improper weather reports, or he's trying to do something that will stop the launch. And then it's like the day before, and they're still going to do it. So that's when he goes in there, breaks into the facility or something and tries to, stop it himself physically by breaking something or by switching out parts or making it so that they can't fire.
Or the one part he gets caught up on, and it's the part that comes back to bite him. The one piece of prophecy his mom had at the beginning that didn't end up coming true, he tried to fix. And when he gets to that step, he's running into his solution for that problem.
Right. That's pretty much what I'm like. At the end of it, my thought is like, you're left with the Matrix question of the vase. Like, would it have happened if he didn't do these things, vice versa? So my thought is that he tries to do this, tries one big final thing. He's been doing things right along, that should ensure that it doesn't reach the moon. But he's not positive. Goes in for the final break or whatever. Gets arrested.
Oh, get shot.
And then or get shot. But I mean, my thought is that he's still alive to see it happen anyways.
Gets shot, watches the rockets take off.
Gets shot while being arrested, while getting shot.
Yeah, I mean, either maybe he's in the hospital, or maybe he only postponed it a couple days. He's in the hospital with, handcuffed to the bed, and
there we go.
Watches as they go off, and then it's supposed to be like however many hours later that it's reaching the moon surface, and then it you see it turn red.
You could do a really cool shot there too, where you have him in the bed in the hotel or in the hospital room with it on the screen, but you can also see it out the window. So you push past it, and then you go to So and then they go to the moon blows up.
Go to the moon blows up. Dad Ghost comes into the hospital bed going, "You fucked it up for me."
The dad appears and he's like, "I was trapped. My soul was trapped on the moon. You freed me.
Your mom died, so now we can smash. We can smash now.
We can smash in heaven.
When you come in heaven, you come so hard, son.
The moon explodes and it releases all of the souls that ever died, and they come back to Earth.
And they come back to Earth for, I don't know, like a week before all the moon dust blows up the Earth too.
They all really just want to watch Halloween Town 2: Calabar's Revenge.
Oh my god.
Mahatma Gandhi coming up. I've heard nothing but good things about Halloween Town 2: Calabar's Revenge.
I have to watch this movie.
It's all Chester A. Arthur talks about.
What?
James Vanderbeek, what are you doing here? Well, I've been trying to get me and my friends to watch Halloween Town 2: Calabar's Revenge.
I was originally going to be in that movie, cast as the older brother, but then I booked Dawson's Creek.
Then I died.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Dude, R.I.P. the dream. The James Vander dream.
James Vander. How to retire a joke.
Yeah, so I think we're there. Is this enough?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
I think so. I mean, outside of like pointing in every little detail point of like, oh, she says this thing and he notices this thing and she says this thing and then he plans around this thing. The points are there. And with the points being there,
Ben, why don't
Tony,
you give us
write a musical where you summarize this movie.
Summarize this in the key of C.
This movie is about a man whose mom can prophesize about the moon. She wakes up from an Alzheimer's coma. He's worried about something. In Florida Rona, I got nothing on that one. You can't prune it all away.
Far better than I ever thought it could be.
Yeah, fuck you. Summarize your movie.
What?
What?
We open on a nurse's station. The nurse starts joking about a comatose patient. The nurse goes into the comatose patient's room. The patient wakes up and begins prophesizing about the mega blood moon.
That was flat.
Cut 2, JCS meeting.
Oh, no,
CSO Bernard Bentley is presenting. Oh, on the C. I don't purport to have perfect pitch.
No, you're fine.
CSO Bernard Brentley is presenting his new plans for the first lunar base. His phone keeps going off and he ignores it. He finally calls the old folks' home where his mother is, and the director explains the situation and that she wants to see him ASAP. We show a complicated past with the mother a little bit.
I have
We show that
dead
his father was an
astronaut dad resentment
Yes.
written down. Okay.
His father was an astronaut and died in space, and his mother blames him. He says he'll get there when he can. And then they cut back and forth with him prepping his mission. He is sending 3 rockets into space to go to the moon for the lunar base. And we cut back and forth between that and her getting worse and prophesizing more and more. And then eventually she's, drawing pictures, and then she's drawing on the walls. The director tells him that he's going to evict her if she can't be controlled. And then he goes to see her at the old folks home. He's in her room. She's not back from PT or whatever. And we have a little montage of him looking at pictures and remembering his childhood. And then when she returns, as soon as the door opens, she instantly goes into her predictions, telling him about the end of the world. He doesn't believe her and then begins piecing it together. He doubts his own sanity and makes her take a test for familial mental illnesses other than Alzheimer's. Her first prediction fails but comes true after the tests. Her test proves that she has no mental issues at all. All degeneration has reversed. She's healthier than I am. It's a miracle, the doctor says. He begins trying to stop the launch. He fails and watches the moon turn red before exploding.
She dies. She dies before he's able to, because she tells him the last little piece.
Right.
I have that in my notes that I took.
Nice.
But yeah, she dies. He goes through with the plan. He's piecing everything together based on his mom's prophecy, going back through all of the steps that we had seen previously in the movie, undoing it all until he hits a snag, gets shot/arrested, taken to the hospital where he watches the launch happen from his hospital bed imprisonment as the moon turns blood red.
Yeah. All that.
All that in the kitchen sink. This week on Kitchen Sink Repair, Tony shows us how to take marble in a wild new direction.
Oh yeah, what's up?
You know how to clean marble, right?
I bet you do, actually.
I feel like you can do a little bit of vinegar, soak that on there for a while. It'll pull some of the stain out.
I'm just saying because you're Italian. I feel like that's genetic.
Yeah. See, I was waiting for Ben to say it's because I'm Italian.
Yeah, no. I had a feeling that was where he was going, but
You're like the Armenia of Southern Europe.
instead of Southeastern Europe.
You're like the Armenia of Italy.
Little Armenia in Italy.
So the opening song is Sunrise on a Tranquil Mind.
Would that be like Belushiville?
Second song is Shuttle Shell Game. The third, where she's blaming him for the dad's death in space, that song is called Getting the Gold Medal in Mental Gymnastics.
in mentals?
No, Getting the Gold Medal in Mental Gymnastics.
Yep.
Great song name.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, I believe we're going to go into Prophetic Fugues. Fourth song, as far as I've got.
Gold Medal in Mental Gymnastics. That's a good album name,
right? I was very proud of it.
That could be a decent band name, even. That's not bad.
Yeah. See, yeah. I came up with that, and then I was like, well, now I have to figure out what the rest of the songs would be, because her blaming the kid for dad's space death, to me, incredible bit.
Is the best.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, it's so fucking good.
He died in space, Mom.
and then I was like, internally, I was having that conversation. I was like, you're getting the gold medal in mental gymnastics, woman.
He would have come back if it weren't for you. He died in space. How could how?
His ship exploded. What are you talking about?
He ran into the moon and said, "I hate my wife."
That's his last transmission. His last transmission was just my wife.
And it's just a little on the moon.
Yeah, it's just the dust explosion.
I think one detail is maybe she also worked at NASA,
Yeah.
so that way she has a little bit more understanding of parts.
Yeah, we did mention that earlier.
Oh.
And then I got sidetracked because you talked about
Musical.
experiments. No, it was the first sidetrack when you brought up big conspiracies, and then I had to explain the chronovirus. Notice I said had to. Did not.
Absolutely had to.
But had to.
I know you can't control it.
I mean, I can, but I want to educate everybody about the chronovisor.
No, do not say things like that with confidence. Do not say things like "I can control that" with confidence. Never say that again.
I will. And I'll do it again.
I'll double down.
If you enjoyed the podcast, head on over to megabloodmoon.com, where you can find news, video clips, and other bits of information about Mega Blood Moon itself. You can also find links to Mega Blood Moon the Freelancer, our feature film, which you can see on Tubi, Freevee, Amazon Prime, YouTube Movies, and Google Play. Find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, X, to stay up to date with our goings-on. And always remember, if you want to reach out to share your idea for a podcast episode, a screenplay, or you just want to get involved with more of the Mega Blood Moon stuff, please message us at our website. We have a contact form. That's the don't look up our emails.
I mean, you can.
You could.
You could even look up my address.
Kisses!